What's up, everybody? It's Sergeant M. About a month or so ago, I had an issue with my Velocity airbrush. When I pressed down on the trigger for air, nothing came out. So I sent Ken an email and said, "Hey, I'm having an issue. Can I get a new part? Be greatly appreciated." Ken said, "Yeah, sure." To let him know that my schedule for weekends was booked. We had some cheerleading competitions. Last weekend, my niece was born, so we went down to Pittsburgh to see her. And I got an email from Ken, and he said that the part had shipped out, so got it back in the mail. And I noticed the box that he shipped it in. When I picked it up, it was a little heavy. Thinking this can't just be an air valve for my Velocity. There's no way. I mean, this thing weighs less than a quarter. So I opened up the box, and inside was a little surprise. Something I never would have expected, never would have asked for. A brand new Krome. So I've had it out over the last few days. It's been a crazy week at work. But I've had it out over the last few days, just kind of playing with it. I haven't had a chance to shoot any paint through it yet. But I did want to check it out and, get a feel for it. So, what else is in here? Ken sent some accessories. We sent a extra needle, an extra nozzle, and I've already swapped it out. The regular tip, but Ken had also sent the paint picker's tip, which I'll bring that closer into the camera so you guys can see. There we go. The regular tip has some little prongs on the end of it. So he also sent the paint picker tip with it as well. So here's my first reaction to the airbrush. When I first pick it up, it feels great in my hand. It's very comfortable, similar to the Renegade Velocity, the regular Velocity. It's very well balanced in my hand. From front to back. The pull on the trigger feels very, very smooth. So I do like the gunmetal finish on the Velocity, but who doesn't love shiny things? That chrome just looks spectacular. So let's go ahead and I will do a quick breakdown of the airbrush, quick reassembly, and then we will turn around and I will put some paint in this thing and spray some lines and some dots, and we'll see how it performs. So set the accessories back in the box. Oh, one other accessory that he did send is the quick disconnect adapter. This adapts from 1/8 inch Badger connection to a 1/4 inch standard air hose connection. So we'll break it down. Breaks down just like the Velocity does. Take the back handle off. Pull the needle out. There, as you can see, no paint in it yet. And this is the worst part. These nozzles are so small. Look at how small that nozzle is. Yeah, you think it's going to be easy to lose that? Yeah, I think so. And there we go. That's really it for the breakdown. I mean, I guess we could take the internals out, but don't really need to. So we will put it back together. And then my favorite part, we will shoot some paint. It helps if you're needle locking nut is loose a little bit. There we go, fully seated. Put the handle back on. And we are ready to go. Alright, so here we go. All set up. Excuse me. Have a just a white paper towel. Why? Well, it's just a test video. Doesn't need to be anything spectacular. What's in the brush? Wicked Detail Black with a few drops of reducer, so we're at like a, I don't know, 1-to-1 maybe. Reducer to paint. And we'll spray some lines and we'll spray some dots, and that'll be about it, I think. Very, very nice. Very smooth. One thing I should mention with this paint picker tip, if you couldn't tell before, and I don't know if I can get it in focus or not. One thing I didn't mention before is that your needle is exposed. So be very careful. If you're getting in close like this, be very, very careful. This has a 0.21 millimeter tip on it, so it's an ultra fine tip and needle. And you will bend these very, very easily, very, very quickly. Yeah, I have a replacement, but what if I didn't? I'm waiting a few days when I order one, waiting for a few days for shipping. That trigger's very smooth. The paint's flowing nicely. Air pressure, I'm at about 40 psi. Alright, let me get you guys off the tripod and go handheld so you can see these results sort of up close. Okay, so there we go. There is the lines and the dots. I don't know how much closer I can get you guys in there because my camera does have a 1 foot minimal focus length. But zoom you out to 55 millimeters here. See that little tiny dot right there? See how fine those lines are right there? Put my finger in there as a size reference. So yeah, overall first impressions of this airbrush, it is outstanding. So I'm looking forward to getting some time with this, spraying some projects. I actually have an Xbox that I'm working on. I have one side done so far. This is based with Wicked Jet Black. And if you saw Tony D's or Commando's lava effect on his Xbox that he did. I'm sort of mimicking that. It's not exact. And what you can't see in this video, I don't know, maybe you can if the light hits it right. I don't think you can. But what you can't see is there is some gem shift ruby over top of all that. So that's actually going to shift from a what is the ruby shift from? From a kind of an orangish, yellowish orange to a deep ruby. So I'm looking forward to using this Krome on the other side. It's underneath all those stencils on the other side of this Xbox, and also on the front panel. So there is the Krome from Badger Airbrush, Velocity Krome. Thank you very much, Ken from Badger Airbrush Company. I very much appreciate this airbrush. Huge surprise. And never in a million years would have expected that. But I like surprises. So, and there's the lines and dots once again. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time. Take care.